Hello students. So today I am with the chapter A Question of Trust is here to explain the summary of this chapter. So now I am going to start. So not completely honest. Who? Horace Denby. So he was not completely honest. So Horace Denby was 50 years old and unmarried. He made locks and the business was not bad. He was usually very well except for attacks of hay fever in summer. Everyone thought Horace was good, honest, and respectable, but he was not completely honest. And what type of activity he doing? Robbed a safe every year. यानी कि हर साल एक तिजोरी में चोरी करता था. Horace Denby had a passion for rare and expensive books. For that, he needed extra money. He used to rob a safe every year to carry forward his costly hobby. With the money he got from robbing, he secretly bought the books he loved through an agent. So उसकी एक आदत थी कि जो है वो महंगी किताबों से और दुर्लभ किताबों से प्यार करता था या उन्हें खरीदना चाहता था. तो उसी के लिए, उसी शौक को पूरा करने के लिए वो जो है चोरी करता था. और बिफोर डूइंग एनी रॉबरी ही प्लान it very perfectly. So careful planning of robberies. Horace Denby never acted in haste. Means वो जल्दीबाजी में काम नहीं करता था. Every robbery was planned thoroughly. All his previous robberies were completely successful. He felt sure that his latest robbery at Shotover Gang would be as successful as the others. So वो ये निश्चित करता था कि उसका जो है चोरी करना हर तरीके से सफल रहे. तो इस तरीके से ये प्लान करता था. He had been studying the house. So what he was doing before going to rob? He had been studying the house, its rooms, electrical wiring, paths and its garden for 2 weeks. He knew that the two servants at the garage had gone out to the movie. He found out from an article in a magazine where the safe was. He had seen the housekeeper hang the key to the kitchen door. So everything he has seen, and on the behalf of that observation he do the robbery. So encounters lady in red. So when he entered in the room, what happened with him? Horace Denby came out from behind the garden wall. He had packed his tools carefully in the bag. The small dog saw him and started barking. He knew how to keep dogs quiet. He called by its right name, Sherry, and the dog became friendly. He knew that there were 15,000 pounds worth of jewels in the safe. Means he had full idea about the money kept inside the money or jewelry kept inside the safe. He could easily get 5,000, which sum was enough to make him happy for a year. It was not a difficult job for him to open the safe. He had lived with locks and safes all his life. He went to the drawing room to open the safe. The safe was there. He felt his nose tickle. He started sneezing. Suddenly he heard a female voice. She advised him to cure his hay fever with a special treatment. He found a young pretty woman dressed in red standing there. सो जब वो उस मकान के अंदर घुसा, सेब तोड़ने के लिए पहुंचा, अचानक उसे छींक आनी शुरू हुई। तभी उसकी एक महिला की आवाज़ आई और वो महिला उससे कह रही थी कि उसे अपने हे फीवर का इलाज कराने के लिए उसको आइडिया दिया। वह एक सुंदर औरत थी जो लाल कपड़ों में वहाँ खड़ी थी। हॉरेस मिस्टूक द लेडी इन रेड फॉर द लेडी ऑफ द हाउस। सो गलती से हॉरेस द्वारा उस महिला को घर स्वामिनी समझ जा गया। So this was his great mistake, and the lady in red behaved and acted with an air of confidence and authority. मीन्स वो लाल कपड़ों वाली महिला बहुत ही विश्वास और अधिकार से व्यवहार कर रही थी। She told Horace that she did not expect a burglar in her house. She also threatened to call police if he tried to run away. तो उसने उसको धमकी भी दी कि अगर उससे वहाँ से भागने की कोशिश करेगा तो पुलिस को बता दी। सोसाइटी मस्ट बी प्रोटेक्टेड फ्रॉम बर्गलर्स लाइक हिम। हॉरेस टोल्ड हर दैट ही रोब्ड ओनली दोज हु हैड ए लॉट ऑफ मनी। ही प्रॉमिस्ड हर नॉट टू डू सच ए थिंग अगेन। ही रिक्वेस्टेड हर टू लेट हिम गो आउट। ऑल अलोंग दीज प्रोसीडिंग्स हॉरेस डेनबी हैड बीन मिस्टेकिंग her as the lady of the house. So this was the great mistake of Horace Denby to recognize that lady as a owner of the house. The lady in red makes Horace open the safe. So लाल कपड़ों वाली महिला ने हॉरेस को तिजोरी खुलाने के लिए मना लिया। Horace told her that he was desperate and she must let him go away. He hated the thought of prison. The lady exploited Horace's confusion and fear. She asked him to make a compromise. He must open the safe for her. She needed the jewels for the night party. Only then she would allow him to go out of the house. Horace opened the safe and handed over the jewels to the young lady. He went out happily. तो हॉरेस ने उसे बताया कि वह परेशान था और उसे बाहर जाने देना चाहिए और जेल जाने के विचार से ही नफरत करता था। उस महिला ने हॉरेस की परेशानी और भय का पूरा फायदा उठाया। उसने उससे एक समझौता कर लेने को कहा। उस महिला ने उससे कहा कि वो हर आदमी सेब को खोले, उसको ज्वेलरी निकाल के दे क्योंकि उसे आज रात पार्टी में जाना है। और हॉरेस डेनबी ने ऐसा ही किया। हॉरेस अरेस्टेड लेफ्ट फिंगरप्रिंट्स। ऑन द नून ऑफ द थर्ड डे अ पुलिस अरेस्टेड हॉरेस। ही वॉज अरेस्टेड फॉर द ज्वेल्स रॉबरी एट शॉर्टोवर ग्रेंज। He was arrested on the basis of his fingerprint left on the safe. तो इस प्रकार और इसको पकड़ा गया उसकी फिंगरप्रिंट के बेस पे। He had opened the safe without wearing his gloves. क्यों पकड़ा गया? बिकॉज उसने ग्लव्स नहीं पहने थे और बिना ग्लव्स पहने ही सेफ खोल दिया। Horace pleaded that the lady of the house herself had asked him to open the safe for her. और हॉरेस ने बताया कि घर की मालकिन ने ही खुद उसे सेफ खोलने के लिए कहा था। देन द रियल लेडी ऑफ द हाउस अपीयर्ड। तब जो घर की वास्तविक मालकिन थी वो आई। शी वॉज ए ग्रे हेयर्ड शार्प टंग्ड वीमेन ऑफ 60। शी वॉज 60 year old. She stated that Horace's story was nonsense. The young lady in red decamped with the jewels while Horace was sent to prison. तो लाल कपड़े पहने जिस महिला ने कपड़े पहने थे वो जेल्स के साथ भाग गई और हॉरेस को जेल भेज दिया गया। The lady in red was the real culprit and a burglar. तो लाल कपड़ों वाली महिला ही असली गुनहगार और सेधमार थी, बलगलर थी, चोर थी. शी आउटविटेड एंड आउट मैन्युअर्ड हॉरेस डेनबी कंप्लीटली. यानी कि उसने हॉरेस डेनबी को पूरी तरीके से हरा दिया. मीन्स शी आउटविटेड एंड डिफीटेड हॉरेस डेनबी कंप्लीटली. Outman overred. So this is the story of, summary of this poem. So tomorrow we will discuss the question answer of this chapter. Till then, thank you.